Hey everybody, Spanky the Hero here. Kind of checking in for a new vlog today. More of an update of what's going on with the channel. I originally had a ton of content since the last time I did a vlog. I had a ton of content lined up, a lot of stuff I was going to do, and a lot of it fell through. Changes at work definitely, influenced things early on, but we had a bit of an incident here, which I refer to as the great hard drive crash of 2015 that ended up causing me to lose a ton of recorded data. Not much on like the game save front, like some of my backups of game saves. Because typically, what I'll do is when I play a game, I'll basically take a save at the end of a session, and then I'll copy that off onto my server, keep a backup. So I only keep like whatever save is current on my current workstation. But with the data crash, I did lose some of that. I lost a lot, like I said, a lot of recorded data, a lot of edited video. Kind of sucks, but at this point, I've gotten. If you listen carefully, you can kind of hear a little bit of a humming. That's the upgraded network storage I set up. I have a lot of things in place now that's going to kind of prevent this from being a problem again. Uh, but not much I could do about that. I've been really wanting to get back into building up my YouTube channel, but I know it's been very time consuming, finding the right content. Even then, I'm very picky with even my own work. I watch a recording, I edit it, and I may not be very happy with it overall. So that's always been a little bit of a pain point. And what really sucks though is I just started I have like an episode 1 and 2 of a whole bunch of stuff, and then it's gone. So what are you gonna do, right? Coming up, though, I want to do a little bit more streaming. I have been doing some streaming on YouTube. A group of us at work that play some games on the weekends occasionally. Been playing a lot of Gary's Mod. We played some Civ. I streamed Civ a few weeks back. It was mostly intended for one of the coworkers that couldn't make it so he could watch. But I also learned quickly that I didn't mute the music. I thought I had it down low enough, but YouTube's Content ID still managed to pick it up. So I guess it wasn't as low as I thought it was. So I had to end up just deleting that video because there was just constant copyright violations on that. So I nixed it, got rid of it. But I will be doing more streaming. I've been playing Banished. Well, I haven't, let me phrase that. I played a shit ton of Banished. I want to come back to that and play that some more. I think I have 1 or 2 achievements left. One of them I know is like getting to a certain population without any schools, which was very challenging for me trying to accomplish that. So I'm thinking about doing a live stream of that playthrough, starting a whole new town, and then building it up specifically for that achievement. I forget what the other one is. I think it's like a certain amount of it's like a population after like 200 years or something like that. Like I already have the population goals. I'm just waiting for the time to elapse. So that's kind of cool. I just got to bang that one out. But I definitely want to live stream Banished and get that last achievement, because that's the only other achievement I have left till I've accomplished them all. Fallout. Fallout was a big suck of my time for a while. Like my spare time, I was playing Fallout quite a bit. I'm not intending to put any of that on the YouTube channel. There's plenty of it out there. Fallout does hold a special place in my heart, so I kind of enjoyed playing it. So I don't intend to put anything out for that. City Skylines is something that I want to dive back into again. Like you guys saw, I started a series, and then yeah, so I want to get back to that. I've been actually perusing the workshop the last couple nights, just while sitting watching TV with the wife, just grabbing stuff out of the workshop. That's come along a huge amount since I last played City Skylines or even looked at the workshop. So I have all that to work with. I'm probably going to pick up a map that I found in the workshop that I like, and I don't know, come up with something to go with it. What else? Kerbal. I'm a big fan of Kerbal, but I don't know, I guess that can get kind of boring. I do want to bring back the Operation Space Base and try to actually build an interplanetary vessel that visits each, at least planet in the Kerbal system. Maybe a couple moons, but I want it to be a refueling ship that can detach, land, gather resources, and more or less take the three amigos, Jebediah, Bill, and Bob. Wow, it's been a while since I played Kerbal. We'll just say the three amigos for now, led by Jeb, around the entire Kerbal system. So that's something I want to do. I have planned. There's a few other little games. I did try doing a Friday Night Magic kind of series. It worked out really well, except for the audio levels were shit. I went through a lot of editing and built out like a user interface that showed like things at the bottom, things at the side. It was a whole setup that I went through, and it worked out really well. It just took a lot of editing time to make it look that good. Where I would more or less try to get like a camera angle on the hands at any given time during the recording, so that way it was me and my wife playing, so we were just playing against each other. Um, but it was really difficult, like being able to see what cards we had and getting the camera in a position where I could see the cards on the camera, and then be able to kind of show like the hand. I was keeping track of like the mana pool life. Cards in hand was like the coolest thing once I actually figured out a way to do it, but it was also the hardest thing to keep and to execute consistently. So it was like it was a big mix. A lot of it too was just knowing what cards were in hand, what cards were played, and to be able to determine what card was drawn. And each time I would draw that card, put it in the hand on the sidebar. But obviously, I didn't know it. Right, you couldn't see exactly what card I was drawing all the time. You couldn't see my hand all the time, so it was it was a mess. I mean, I want to find a better way of doing that. Maybe if I get some more cameras. I do have some recording equipment I'm looking to buy, a decent microphone, a couple, like a pop filter, things like that. I want to get that all going. I tend to do more streaming than anything because sitting down and doing a session, I get way too critical about my recording. So I want to kind of keep. I don't know. I'm winging it. I'm just doing this for fun. This isn't my day job. I'm not one of the YouTubers. I'm just a guy who puts shit on YouTube because, hell, why not? I mean, I have a lot of fun playing things. I'd like to share that fun with other people. Who knows? We'll probably get some other stuff going on. I do still have, however, the how are we playing? Game Dev Tycoon with me and my wife Donna. I still have a couple. Actually, I think I have all the recordings up. It's the game save I still have. So we still have that. That's not going anywhere. I was going to do some vaping videos, kind of like reviews, unboxings, and stuff, but I really haven't purchased anything. Last thing I bought was this lava box from Volcano. I haven't really bought anything since then, and that just doesn't appeal to me overall. I mean, I am a vapor. I've been vaping for many years, but it's just meh. It's not one of those things I really want to put a huge focus on. It's not fun for me to go through and review this, as informative as it may be to other people. I don't see the joy in it, and that's why I don't do it. Now, perhaps one day if I do become a friggin' famous YouTuber, you know, who knows? I mean, right now my subscriptions are low. I put out videos for fun and editing, and it's kind of toying around with stuff, so we'll see how that plays out. So one thing I did forget about and just remembered here going through my Steam list, XCOM is out. It's been out. Now, I've actually told a few friends this. Fallout holds a very special place in my heart, where I bought that game, release day, was good to go. XCOM is a game I love a lot. It's a little bit below Fallout, so I didn't buy it initially. But tomorrow night will be, it's Thursday, the 3rd right now. But tomorrow night, I intend to buy it and play it while my wife's out, girls' night. I'm literally going to be watching the kids, and then once they go to bed, I'm going to be firing it up. So I will be streaming it. I might as well. I'll just stream it and create like a streams highlight or something like that of the interesting action points or funny points or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Minecraft is another one, obviously, that I used to do a lot of playthroughs of. I never really had a good series going. Like, we've had it going for a while, but then a lot of interest has dropped off amongst me and my friends and our group. So it was hard to get a series really going. What else? One other thing I wanted to do was This War of Mine. If anybody's played it, it's hard to really describe as a game. It's a fun game. You know, I got it on sale and was like, oh, this should be interesting, and enjoyed the shit out of it. I've played it through and beat it, but I want to do like a long play. Like, I know you can do the custom scenarios on there. I want to see how long I can extend it. I just realized now that there's actually a workshop for it. As I'm looking right now at the workshop, so I may browse through there, see if I can mod it up a little bit, see what kind of things we can do. I have no idea what it's capable of, But it could be a lot of fun there, so I want to check out that. There's a few other little games that I have that I kind of want to play, but nothing's really jumping out at me as like an awesome game to kind of play. Um, so that kind of concludes like the gaming portion of the channel. I mentioned the vaping portion. I really don't know where that's going to go. I thought about doing some coil builds, but those are out there everywhere. Why would I do something that's already done? And then it came to me, one of the other hobbies that I have. I don't know how much you can see here. Just reclining back in my chair is homebrew. So this is a beer that I have. It's carbonating right now in the bottle, but and yes, it's, if you can't tell, that's a Corona case because I drink so much Corona that I have a Corona case for that. But I want to do some homebrew, like kind of like a little homebrew chat kind of thing going on, where tutorials and stuff. I mean, there's plenty of that out there, but the quality on them, on some of them, are pretty meh. I feel like I want to do some instructional stuff, and a lot of the things that I do is I do a lot of equipment designs for people I know. So I'm more or less designing brew rigs and kind of handling all like the engineering aspects of what you need to have a proper homebrew rig. I don't even have a proper homebrew rig because I'm broke as shit, but I'll help out people who do have money and build them there. So one of the things that I've been looking to do is building like a homemade automation system for it. Some more stuff on the technical side, but even still like focus on homebrewing and the basics of the process of homebrewing, what's important, what you need to focus on. So I'm probably going to do a few videos there. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this update. We're stable now. We shouldn't have any more hard drive crashes, please. But yeah, what I'll do is get some content up and be touching base with you guys when I get around to it. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. Like I said, this isn't my day job. I'm not relying on YouTube for income. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. So I'm hoping to get some more content out just to be out there. That's the easiest way to put it. I'm going to try to get this video up tonight. That way I can figure out what I'm doing tomorrow with XCOM. I definitely am thinking about streaming that. My internet quality, which is another reason why I haven't done too much either, is kind of meh. So I'm hoping that I can get some decent streaming quality out of it. If not, if it looks kind of fuzzy, then I'll probably just strip it from the record. I'll at least be recording it local as well, so worst case, I can still build that stream highlights. But yeah, other than that, as always, I'll see you all next time.